guys, welcome back to my channel. As you saw earlier, we are at the park. There's a particular park that is very, very close to where we live, and it's so beautiful, very, very green and lovely. It has a lot of activities as well. If you follow my channel, you would have seen me make videos here before, and I got some questions as regards my last video on how I lose weight as a CS mom, and I just thought to come and answer those questions here today, and also show you how I actually exercise even with my baby. I'm actually trying to catch my breath because I just finished doing some exercise. Most of the time when I come to the park, as much as I use that opportunity to bring my baby out to see outside, because we're mostly at home, I used that opportunity to also take a walk. Like, I try to walk as many times as possible around the park, just so as to make up for my exercises per day. On days when I don't do home workout, I try to cover up with taking walks. Because I work remotely and obviously I have a baby, it does not give me the opportunity to work out as much as I want to, even though as much as possible I try to create time to still be able to eat those targets. And this is one of the ways that I do, because some people were asking me that, oh, how do I do it with my baby, the fact that I don't have somewhere to keep my baby and all of that. One thing I want you to know is that if you're going to eat your goal, your weight loss goal, you must be ready to do it regardless. And when I mean regardless, I mean regardless of the fact that you have a baby. Yes, most of the time when I do my own workout, is either I do it very early in the morning when my baby is trying to catch some sleep after probably waking me up in the night to feed, or I take a walk. My baby is currently in his pram and we are here just taking a walk in the park, and then I'm using that opportunity to calculate my steps and also get some weight out of the way. The baby has come to your life to stay, so if you're going to ensure that you meet your weight loss target, then you must be able to integrate your weight loss into your baby's life so that you can get your weight loss goal achieved. Sorry if I'm distracted, my baby is here, so if you see me looking looking at the other side, looking at the other way rather, then you know who I'm trying to look at. Thank you. So how did I do it? How was I able to lose 8 kg even while breastfeeding my baby? The first thing is actually that decision. How did I lose weight even while breastfeeding my baby? One thing I want you to know when it comes to weight loss is that you are not meant to starve yourself. Yes, you are not supposed to starve yourself. So even while I was breastfeeding, I was still eating, and then I was still losing weight. How was I doing it? I was eating. So one thing your body wants is, your body wants to constantly feed on something. The most important is, what are you feeding your body when your body requests for food? Because we have a baby, we probably have difficulty in probably sticking to a kind of meal. Some people use that opportunity to feed on a lot of junks, and trust me, when you do that, your weight the next time you're going to climb a scale, you'll be amazed at what you're going to see. So it is very, very important that you pay attention to what you feed yourself. I understand, oh, you just had a baby, you feel like taking ice cream, you just had a baby, you feel like eating what you have not been able to eat all through the 9 months. I understand that feeling, and trust me, I know how it feels. And I want you to know that you don't actually have to consume them all at once. Yes, you don't have to consume them all at once. It is very, very important that you know when to draw the boundaries, and this helps you to actually give your body what your body wants and also lose weight. So what did I do during my own time when when I was able to lose that 8 kg within the first 3 months? I think the first 4 months, no, the first 3 months actually. The first 3 months after I gave birth was when I lost that 8 kg. And how did I do it? I was taking more of proteins. Yes, like myself and protein were 5 and 6. That really helped me to hit my target. I was able to, at every point when I feel hungry, my baby is fit, and I was exclusively breastfeeding my baby. So you can imagine breastfeeding a boy, you know how much they eat. So I was constantly breastfeeding. It was a lot. And I understand that there are actually some kind of food that helps you to lactate very well. So I was investing in those kind of food. Yeah, so the likes of pap, I love to take pap, like naturally. I love to be, if you know me from secondary school, as a boarding house student, I would exchange my akara for a pap. I know how ridiculous those pap can be, but the fact that I love pap, I would exchange my akara or my moi moi for a pap. So when they say, oh, that is actually one of the things that you need to do to take to be able to lactate very well, I was at the forefront. I was constantly taking pap, and aside from that, I was taking my pap with some protein. So if I'm not taking my pap with some chicken, I'm taking my pap with some turkey, or I'm taking my pap with pepper soup. Yes, I invested so much in proteinous meal, and that helps food to last in my body a lot. I was not able to work out those periods, trust me, as the CS mom. I was not able to. So the only thing I had power or control over was my meal. And I paid rapt attention to it. I was eating what I need, and I was investing so much in protein. I was investing so much, so much in proteinous food. And another thing is I was taking a lot of water. Oh God, oh God, oh God. If you're breastfeeding normally, you would take a lot of water. Anytime my baby puts his mouth to suck like this, I'm already thirsty. Like I need like 2 bowls or 3 liters of water. I'm just kidding. But those period, I was taking a lot of water. And another thing that I tried to do, I wasn't just taking my water alone. I was taking my water at some point with lemon or lime. I just squeeze it a little bit, so I'm not just taking ordinary water. And you know what lemon or lime does? They help your food to digest faster, so you can hardly have like indigestion or anything. Your food will naturally digest when you add lime or lemon to your water. And another thing that I want you to know is taking swallow does not mean that you are not going to lose weight. Yes, it does not mean that you're not going to lose weight. The amount of swallow that you're taking and the amount of soup you're taking is what is very, very important. Yes. See, when it comes to weight loss is not you totally shutting out the food that you love. I always tell my client, after weight loss, you have a life. No matter how long you want to do your weight loss and everything, you still have a life. You have a life after the whole weight loss thing. You will definitely go back after your meal plans and everything. So I always try to integrate the food that they love to eat in their meal plan. Yes. So when you sign up for my weight loss class, you will see amala, you will see semo, you will see pounded yam. Yes. Why? Because these are the foods that you're used to. These are the food that you eat naturally, and these are likely the food that you go back to after the weight loss program is done. So why feed you with lettuce and all of those things, and then at the end of the weight loss you now go back to your swallow? This is the reason why I have swallow on my meal plan. I myself, I eat swallow. What I try to do is, for my amala, for my pounded yam, for my semo, for my eba, I try to limit it to 1 scoop. Yes, 1 scoop. And that can be like maybe 8, 10, 12 muscle. Yeah. What I invest in the most is actually the soup. Yes, if you see me make my soup, I'll probably link a video of one of my soup here. I think ogbono. I made it recently, maybe 2 days ago. There are lots of protein inside it, and I did that on purpose. So I'm not consuming more of carbohydrate. I'm consuming less of carbohydrate and more of protein, and protein, goat meat protein, fish protein, what's it called, crayfish, dry fish, all those things. Invest in them. Turkey, chicken, proteins that would fill you and also helps you to stay within the amount of calorie that you need. Yes. So when you are invested in foods like this, you would still eat your swallow, you still eat those things that you feel like eating, but you're eating them in the quantity that your body needs, and most importantly, you are eating them appropriately. That in itself is very, very important. This thing that I just did, I'm going to tell you about it now. For parents, for moms who probably have a toddler, I know a lot of you are struggling with you don't want your food to waste. So therefore, the moment your baby is eating and your baby did not finish her food or his food, you carry it and you eat the rest. If you have been looking for the reason why you have not been able to lose weight, I just told you one of the reasons. It actually takes a very conscious effort. I say it again, a very conscious effort to be able to lose weight by eating the remainings of your children, the remaining foods of your children. Yes, because a lot of time you probably have eaten and you probably met the amount of calories that you need in a day, and this is you eating another half chicken here, eating another half semo here, eating another this here, eating another half bread here. Before you know it, you have eaten beyond the amount of calories that you need in a day. I know it is a struggle, and I'm not even saying I'm perfect myself. I just try as much as possible to be what's the word now? Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby. I try as much as possible to be disciplined myself. Yeah. I try as much as possible to be disciplined myself. I try as much as possible to try to discipline myself on some things. Oh, I'm not going to do this. I wouldn't mind if it wastes. The highest I'm going to do is keep it in the fridge. You come back to it. If it is not fruit or something that I know, or maybe I've not eaten, I can say, oh, I will eat it with what I'm going to eat, or just add a little to it and just make it my meal. But in case I've eaten or I'm satisfied, it's not like I'm hungry and then I'm just forced to consume it because I don't want it to waste. I'd rather just put it in the fridge, or maybe let it waste if I'm not hungry, or keep it for another time. But I wouldn't want a situation whereby I am eating those things because I don't want it to waste, thereby adding to the calories that I'm looking to even lose. Yes. What other thing that I try to do? This thing people will not tell you, but bread is very, 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 very bad when it comes to weight loss. Bread is not something to consume when you're looking to lose weight. Yes, I know you love bread, and I love bread too. I love bread so much. Bread is like bread is like, you can imagine. But one thing I try to do is, as much as possible, I try not to cut it off totally from my meal, but I reduced it a lot. Like when I'm eating bread, I'm probably eating bread. I'm trying to eat bread maybe once in a week, or maybe once in 2 weeks, and that once in 2 weeks is maximum of maybe 5 slices or 4 slices, and I'm done. Sorry baby, I didn't forget you. Good job, I didn't forget you. Yeah, I said I try to limit it to maybe 4 what's the word now, 4 slices, 5 slices maximum. A lot of time I don't finish 5 slices. I can remember there was a time I took 5 slices and I struggled. I couldn't finish it. I still had 1.5 left, and I was forced to tell my husband, please, Like, in case I'm trying to take more than 4 slices, please just remind me, let me know so that I don't do it. So most of the time what I do is I take 4 slices. Sorry baby. I take between 3 and 4 slices. Yeah, I take between 3 and 4 slices, and that is like maybe once in 2 weeks or once in a week. Too much of bread, just, you just add weight. It's just weight. It's just weight. You can even, it is even better that you eat 1 or 2 scoop of rice than eat, bread. Bread adds to weight a lot, a whole lot. So I always, like, if you're, especially if you're within, like, okay, for the next 3 months I want to, like, work on myself, I want to lose weight, then I will advise that you short bread out for that number of 3 months. And anything, excuse me, anything flour, try as much as possible to avoid it. The likes of donut, the likes of pizza, the likes of, so many things that we that we take, you know flour related stuff. It is very, very important that you try as much as possible to do away with it when you're trying to lose weight. Some people will say, oh, don't eat dinner, don't do this. That's not true. That is not true. Feel free to eat your dinner. It is the size of what you're eating that is most important. You can eat your dinner and still lose weight. Yes, you can eat your dinner. And thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you're able to pick 1 or 2 things to help you lose weight, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.